Good afternoon, Cathedral, and a welcome to the WAC. My name's Roch Egan, joined alongside Quinn Gianoli and Luke Spencer. We're here live with the Golden Paddle Championship. Luke, how's the assembly been?
You know, it's been a great assembly. It's been a lot of fun. We started off with some Latin dance. All three of us participated. And Quinn, let's give us a review of Latin dance. How'd it go for you?
Well, it was a phenomenal performance by myself. My partner did, in fact, miss some steps there, but it was a great job. Can't forget about the band awards that we actually opened it with as well. Aaron Marcoux, 2 state awards. I really have to give a huge shout out to that student council president. Put this whole assembly together, who's made sure it's been running smoothly. I believe that is also his birthday today as well.
So we talked about Latin dance. We had our winter sports. How about lip sync? Seniors bringing in the win on the lip sync battle.
Of course, a controversial decision. The junior class really thought they should have won, but you just can't beat Bruno Mars at the end of the day.
Let's take it down live to the court. Senior Emmett Hern against John Bissmeyer. We've seen some great matches so far this year from both of them. Bissmeyer, of course, taking down Bennett DeBroda in the semifinals, and Emmett Hern with a win over Jackson Reeves.
Yeah, Jackson Reeves, he was a favorite coming into this competition, a tennis player. You'd think he'd have the skill to get to this final, but Emmett Hern was the shark in the water at the end of the day.
Well, was Reeves really the favorite, or was he the favorite within himself? I mean, there was a lot of trash talk coming out from him.
He had the confidence, that's for sure.
Nobody can doubt Jackson Reeves' heart, nor his two-handed backhand. But what we do have to say, Emmett incredibly skilled and incredibly smart as well. You know, Bissmeyer's got to watch out. 2 winner athletes really at it.
Let's get into some predictions here, Roch. Who do you got, Bissmeyer or Hern?
I've got Hern, and I've got I got a line of -7.5. I think that Hern's got the easy win here.
I think that's a bit of a massive line. I would have to take the under on that line, but I'm also going to go with Hern. I think he's a 2-sport athlete. He's got the competitive attitude needed to win this matchup.
I just like Bissmeyer. Bissmeyer's gritty. He's a hard worker. He's a wrestler. Not a lot of drag on his head. Not a lot of hair. He's going to be able to move quicker around than Emmett.
Of course.
And obviously, you can't forget, you know, Emmett, cerebral mind. He's going to try and play it right. Bissmeyer, hard-working athlete. He has a chip on his shoulder. He is here to win it.
We've seen Bissmeyer. He's got experience here, and just the light on him being a wrestler, I wonder if that'll come into play.
And here comes Bissmeyer with his introduction.
Bissmeyer with the swamp accompanying him.
Bissmeyer enters the arena.
Bissmeyer himself carried atop the wrestling team, showing support for Bissmeyer.
And I've been told that the wrestling team all buzzed their heads for this occasion.
That is true support there from the wrestlers. Even pulling up in the sweatsuits for the wrestlers.
How can you not say Bissmeyer is built for this moment?
He clearly is. Look at him, calm, cool, and collected as he approaches the table.
You know, a huge thing in sports rides momentum. Who has the momentum? Really feeling like it's going to be Bissmeyer, but let's see Emmett.
Here comes Emmett Hern.
Emmett Hern taking a break from basketball just for this occasion. Escorted.
And I have to say, that is my boxing robe that Emmett Hern is wearing right now. I had to give myself that shout out.
I gotta have one just like that.
I mean,
Emmett the Hitman Hern. How about that one?
Man, he seems like Darth Vader out there. He is intimidating. Him with Mr. Right and Goggins.
I really like the way that Hern entered here. Looks a little bit more humble than Bissmeyer, only one person leading him out. And he looks ready.
That person, the scourge of the cafeteria, Mr. Right, you get caught without a lanyard, you're in trouble there.
Of course.
Emmett looked like he was in full uniform there, with his robe on.
No?
Coaches, we need help making room. We need help making room.
Obviously a continual issue, wanting to crowd it. The only way you could watch this is be on the balcony or be 6'10".
We really have the best seat in the house.
Shoot to serve, no skunk contest.
No skunk in this. Skunk is when you win 7-0, 9-1, 11-2, but there's none of that. Of course, the shootout to start it here.
Bissmeyer with a shaky throw there.
Really bad miss from Bissmeyer to start. Oh, and
Hern hits.
This is not, Bissmeyer has to respond here. This first point could be game.
Hern really setting the tone, and we're off.
Hern with the serve. Great volley here by Bissmeyer. And it's a point for Hern.
He's got to shake it off here.
And an incredible kill there by Bissmeyer.
Huge slam.
Even the points up.
We're all tied up. Point for Bissmeyer.
Bissmeyer out to an early lead here, 2-1.
Good volley.
Point for her.
And an easy mistake there by Bissmeyer, hitting it right back into the net.
I like how aggressive he's being, though.
He is being aggressive, but that time a little bit too aggressive, trying to hit it too hard, and it cost him.
Point for her.
And now Hern here, 3 points in a row. Let's see how Bissmeyer can bounce back with the serve.
Point for Bissmeyer. All tied up.
4-4.
Hern's made that mistake a couple of times. He gives it straight to Bissmeyer, who has that nasty forehand return.
Bissmeyer Hern was talking about his nasty forehand return as well, but we haven't seen much of that.
Yeah,
Bissmeyer's been keeping it to the backhand.
He's not giving it to him.
And we tie it back up, 5-5. Serve is back to Hern.
See who's going to get this.
Of course, our officiator, Dr. Rob Bridges, making the calls down there. It's not an easy job.
There's that forehand again from Bissmeyer. Hern's got to stop giving it to him.
Got to figure something out. He's a smart kid. Emmett has to figure it out here.
And look at Bissmeyer dancing in the ring. He's feeling confident.
7-5, Bissmeyer with the lead. Hern on the serve.
He's going to keep on hitting it, power and with speed.
Bissmeyer really talking some smack here. He might be in Emmett's head.
Hern needs to gain his composure back. That's what he needs. 9-6
Can Emmett
Bissmeyer.
rally here? What if that backhand starts to come out? It's going to be a big play.
Bissmeyer's really doing a great job of not giving Hern the opportunity to have those tough returns. That's his game.
And there's the forehand we've been looking for from Hern. 9-8.
Has
Bissmeyer
Hern
with the
figured
lead.
him out?
And
Tied up again.
a fault on the serve there from Bissmeyer. He's got 2 serves left before it goes back to Hern. Bissmeyer's little brother, the freshman, out there supporting him on the left-hand side.
We love to see that. It's a family affair for the Bissmeyer family.
11-9 Bissmeyer.
Yeah, we can't see the facial expressions of Emmett, but I bet you he is stone cold. That man is a killer. Also good at basketball.
Very good.
He cooked me at the YMCA one day, have not recovered.
Emmett looking to return from an elbow injury that he suffered earlier this year. Hopefully he'll be back for the sectional matchup in a few weeks.
And what a play there from Bissmeyer. Some great topspin, keeping it on the table.
It's going to be 10-14. Bissmeyer is up.
Bissmeyer is no stranger to winning on this court. As a wrestler, he has a good chance of making it to state this year.
I was going to say, it's important to say, it's not like I am at swimming. He is actually an incredible athlete and looking to make a big run.
And Bissmeyer reverses the score. 16-10 Bissmeyer, as Bissmeyer challenged that point, and Bridges agreed with him.
Bissmeyer getting confident now with a 7-point lead. Talking smack to Hern.
Looks like some people are trying to head out.
Look at Bissmeyer waving goodbye to Emmett Hern, up 8 points.
If there's one man I'd never want to make angry, it is Emmett Hern.
And there it was. Maybe a little bit of a comeback coming up here for Emmett.
Need a big run here.
1 point is all it takes to start.
A lot of the Irish headed out. Kind of sad.
And match point here for Bissmeyer.
And that's going to be it. John Bissmeyer of the class of 25.
Wow.
And that was it.
Is the 2024 Golden Paddle champion.
It's going to be
A little bit of
Bissmeyer.
an excessive celebration there, jumping on the table. What a match we had there.
Very good match. You know, Bissmeyer took control early and he never lost it.
And we're going to go down to the court for the trophy presentation.
A little bit of
Matt.
Queen being played. Wow. Incredible job by Bissmeyer just dismantling that.
Yeah, he really got in Hern's head early, it looked like. A lot of celebrating on the court during the match. And that might have been part of what led him to victory.
It was the mental game that got Hern in the end. Bissmeyer again used to that kind of pressure, and I don't think Emmett was. Emmett plays on a team with 5 people at once. He wasn't ready for that solo pressure. We thank you all for joining us today for the 2024 Golden Paddle Championship between Emmett Hern and John Bissmeyer. Again, Bissmeyer 21-11, the 2024 Golden Paddle champion. My name's Roch Egan.
I'm Luke Spencer.
And I'm Quinn Gianoli.
Have a good weekend.